Good morning, everyone. I just thought I'd hop on here today and talk about after my husband passed away, the few days after, um, and how my grief journey started. Um, and I know a lot of you can relate to this. I went from being a full-time caregiver, taking care of my husband's every need, to nothing. Like, nothing. I didn't have to get up in the middle of the night to help him. I didn't have to get his pills ready. I didn't have to administer the morphine. Um, I didn't, I felt like I had no purpose. Like everything was over. Um, thank God I had two dogs that made me get out of bed every day, and a very understanding boss who just helped me tremendously. Um, and I just want y'all to know that it's normal to feel like you don't have anything, like you don't have a purpose anymore. Like you're lost and you're broken and you have all these decisions to make. And the one person that you could count on to be there for you and to listen to you and to talk to is the person that's gone. And it's it isn't easy. And I thank God for my husband's family because they just were troopers and came to my house every day and took care of arrangements with me and just made sure I was okay. And I will forever be grateful for that. I love them dearly. I still talk to them. Um, but I went through a super dark period. Um, like I said in my first video, COVID was, COVID had already started, but they didn't lock things down until like right after my husband died. A week after he died, Michigan imposed a ban on driving anywhere unless you were going to work, unless you were like a nurse or a doctor, or fireman, police, whatever. If you were on the road and you were pulled over, you had to have a letter with you that stated you were on your way to work and that you were, you know, it was necessary that you be on the roads. So family couldn't come see me and I couldn't go to them. Um, and I listened to that for a couple weeks and I grieved and I drank heavily. Um, Spent a lot of time online, a lot of time in bed. Just, you lose yourself. You become numb and uncaring. And I even didn't want to be close to my dogs anymore because I knew someday they were going to die and I'd have to put them down. And I didn't want to be attached. And you literally do become numb. You stop feeling anything. And your fear of things that normally you wouldn't do, like you wouldn't ride a motorcycle without a helmet. I did because I was like, what have I got to lose? The worst that could happen is I end up with my husband. I took so many stupid risks and just it just was crazy. And thank God for my neighbor, Karen, who got me out of my house. I was able to go to her house. She came to my house. She had lost her husband a few years before me. She understood what I was going through, and we could have a fire outside and drink a couple beers. Or Indiana wasn't on lockdown, so we would go to the bar in Indiana and have dinner, or hang out. Met new people. She introduced me to all her friends, which was great because I just had been so isolated taking care of my husband for the last 6 years that I really didn't have good close friends anymore. Um, my priority would always have been my husband, even though he pushed me to like go hang out with her or go hang out with this person or just get out of the house. I'd be like, no, because I want to make sure that you're okay. And it's I still have feelings of being numb, and I'm coming up on my 2 year anniversary of losing him. I still feel that way. I care about people. Trust me, I have gotten close to a couple people, but I'm never at this point. I don't feel like I can fully let anybody into my life because I'm not ready to ever face that loss again. And that's not fair to other people, so I'm just going to live my life and do my own thing, and what comes will come. Um, but again, it's normal. I don't think anything that you're feeling or I'm feeling is wrong. I've tried to go to a Zoom grief support group, and it isn't my thing. So I'm hoping that this will be my outlet, and I hope that it reaches some of you that are also struggling to come to terms with what you're feeling. I am no longer in the stage of being like, I'll just, ride a motorcycle without a helmet, blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty much past that. I don't have that mentality anymore, but I also know that I'm still broken and I have a lot to heal from. And again, I just want to let you know that it's still normal. It's a new normal that I wouldn't wish on anybody. And I hope that you never have to go through it. But if you do, I hope this is helping. I'll be back on tomorrow with some more. And just know it's helping me talk about it too. Have a good day.